Alright guys, how you all doing? I'm Fiesta here, and today we have NVIDIA newest drivers have removed the Lite Hash Rate limiter, basically. And if you look into it right here, this is the Ethereum miner, whatever that is, command prompt. And here you can see that the hash rate is literally what it was before, no Lite Hash limiter. And so they just removed it, basically. And to be honest with you, Ethereum mining is not profitable at this time around, so I guess it doesn't really, make sense to have a Lite Hash limiter, because the Ethereum cryptocurrency have moved into the merge, so it's into the proof of stake rather than proof of work. So there's literally no point having Lite Hash limiter anyway. So yeah, I can see that why they did that, but still, like, there's no point. So why did you even bring it back, right? Anyway, next up we have this WCCF Tech article here, and it's giving us an information about RTX 4050. That's right. So this was spotted in the GALAX RTX 40 launch event, and there it is, an RTX 4050. Is it a typo? Maybe not, because RTX 4050 is coming, obviously. We don't know when, though. So again, this is the 4090 showcase that we're doing, and one box right there was 4050. That's all we can see from this event, basically, about the 4050 leak. That's all we can tell. Other than that, we still don't know what kind of specs it will have, but the time will tell. Next up, we have Acer Predator GPU is on sale, and if you look into the sale here, it's on Taiwan, and in the Taiwanese dollar, it is 1200 as the Taiwanese dollar, basically. If you convert it to USDs, it's around 408, I believe. I don't know. Yeah, could be there. So it's selling at $400, sub 400 maybe. Yeah. So kind of, it is kind of a premium price for this kind of card. I mean, it's a good looking card for sure, or I should say a weird looking card, because a blower style design with a normal fan type design, it's kind of looks weird. But hey, it works. It works aesthetically, and I guess, yeah, it's a premium model, so, and of course it's coming with overclock, factory overclock, so yeah, it's gonna be a little bit premium, though I believe there's literally no point paying that much, because the cards are cheap anyway in MSRP, so it's better going with MSRP models. And next up we have DirectStorage 1.1 coming for the gamers here. That's right. And if you look into it, they're bringing in this G deflat, whatever that is, into DirectStorage. And if you look into some comparison here, it's loading at 0.8 seconds compared to using zlib, right, with 2.36 seconds. So it reduces the timing by a big margin. If you look into it, 2.3 seconds to 0.8 is quite a big margin. And they're going to be bringing in this for developers, obviously, the G deflat in DirectStorage. And it's coming with updated DirectStorage runtime to perform decompression, tooling for G deflat, including compressors, samples, including the bulk loading demo above, and documentation. So these are the all things that developers would require to implement in the games, I believe, and then we will be able to use them, the gamers, of course, and benefit from it. Not use it, just benefit from the timing, because it reduces the timing a lot. And that's what that DirectStorage does. The main goal is to reduce the timing for the load time in games and other applications for sure. And lastly, this is the biggest one. NVIDIA just unlaunches 4080 12 gigs, and I'm not surprised why they're doing that. The community backlash got them, and hell yeah, we got success. 4080 is gone, I mean the 12 gigs model. The 16 gigs remains as is, though I think the 4080 16 gigs model should be lower in pricing. It should be around 1000. 1200 is too much. Like, doesn't make sense at all. And they're removing 4080 12 gigs. Basically, I'm saying that the whole community has been telling that 4080 12 gigs is a 4070 basically, but I highly doubt they're gonna be making the naming 4080 12 gigs to 4070. They might bring in 4070 Ti in that naming scheme, because that's NVIDIA. and they might price that same pricing, $899, for this model. Same pricing, just the name might change to 4070 Ti. They're not gonna make 4070, that's for sure. But that's what I think, because 4080 is on par with 3090, right? Or 3090 Ti. So in some cases it loses, sure. But knowing NVIDIA, they would like some money, right? And they're gonna try to make it 4070 Ti or something. And then a cut down model would be the 4070, which will be the worst model, right? 4070 should be on par with 3090 at least. But what we're seeing, 4080 12 gigs, which is now cancelled, might turn up to be 4070 or 4070 Ti. That's all we can tell. But what they're telling, look, if the lines are on the block and enthusiasm for the 4090s and indication, yeah, if you look into some pictures here that they provided, which is true, it's not wrong. 4090 sales are going real well because people are enjoying the performance. The reviewers were good. The reviews of 4090 were astronomically better than what we expected. For 4080, I highly doubt that's gonna happen because, again, the pricing $1,200 doesn't make sense. Like, if you just go $400 higher, you're getting a far better GPU, like literally far better GPU, which is 4090. If you increase the price for $400, but then again, if you're going with the $1,200-ish budget, then of course you have no other choice but to get the 4080. But I would still say hold it. AMD should have something in their sleeves, right? Alright, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, so what do you think about the 4080 12 gigs? I always call that 4070. Basically, it's going to turn out to be 4070 now. Yeah. So, do you think that 4070 will have a price drop, like not $899? It should be like, $650, I believe. Or I'm going for, more generous approach. I'm going to be guaranteeing you it's going to go with like 850 or 800. That's they're going to go for. Definitely. I think 650 is too low. 700. Okay. 700 for 4070. There we go. Because they're going to go a little bit premium, right? But yeah, they're not going to do that. They might not. Because 850 is probably $50 cut down, and then 4070 they're going to name it. So yeah, it doesn't really work out well. So what do you think? Are they going to do that, or are they going to go with more generous approach? I mean, knowing NVIDIA, they might not, So yeah, subscribe, like, share, and of course, have a good day.